Do you ever doubt your faith?
I never do.
No?
I never do, no.
You see some things in the world. I know they say that free will, but how about things that are not free will? Katrina's not free will.
No, and kids born, we have, I'm dealing with kids that are born with diseases and all that.
That's not free will.
No, it's not. I don't doubt it. I go back to this, that, we're not in the perfect world. I believe heaven will be a perfect world, but we're in a fallen world, is what the Scripture teaches. And so there are things that we don't understand. And so I just come back to the fact that, I have to tell my congregation all the time, members that have lost a loved one or a teenager killed in an accident, I don't understand it, but I believe God can give you the grace and the peace and the strength to get through it.
Is that the hardest thing for a preacher to do when you deal with a death?
Yeah, it's very hard. And because, my heart breaks, I cry more than they do. Because, you got parents down there with a little girl that's got cancer and going through treatment. And, I have no explanation except that, what, God can give you peace, and we're going to pray, and we're going to believe. And I don't think anybody has all the answers.
What do you think happens when you die? What do you think happens? You can't know.
No, you can't know. But what I believe, again, being a person of faith, I believe that there's a heaven, and then there's a hell as well. There's an afterlife. I believe that the real person inside here lives on forever. I mean, the Scripture, it really gets confusing. I don't understand it. It says that God knew us before we were born in our mother's womb. So I don't know that I understand it all, but I do believe, that you're a spirit, that you're going to live on. And you've had people on too, as I've talked to as well, that had a heart attack and they're looking at themselves outside their body. So, I'm a believer in that.
Watch new episodes of Larry King Now, Monday through Thursday, on demand on Hulu and Aura.tv.